Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing good. My name is Elina Shi and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I hope from wherever you are watching me from, you are doing good like us. Yeah, yesterday I didn't manage to upload a video because I had a very busy day. Reason I was preparing for a trip or a vacation to my village where my mom lives. And as you can see, guys, you can see I'm already inside this is like a Nissan. We call them Nissan, but they are for public transport here in Kenya. If you are Kenyan, you just know. Yeah, you can see I'm here with my two daughters, Shanice and Precious, and we are heading to the village. This is where my mom lives, and this is where I was born and raised, in this village. And if you are new here, welcome to Ol Kalou. Yeah, guys, I come from Ol Kalou. If you know, you know Ol Kalou. If you are Kenyan, you know Ol Kalou has been trending because of the recent elections, MPs elections. Yeah, I come from Ol Kalou constituency. That's home. County number 018018. Famous, known as now as Hiena County. But I'm not a Hiena, by the way. That's where I come from, and I think they could have called Machakos the Hiena County, because where I live in Machakos, that's where we have a lot of hyenas. But in Ol Kalou, we have never seen hyena. Maybe they can bring some hyenas so that we can witness them. Yeah, if you are from maybe abroad, you don't know what I'm talking about. Here in Kenya, we have counties. There are 47 counties. Then each county is ruled by a governor, and then there is a senator. From senator, we have women rep. It must be already obvious. That's why it's women rep. Then we have MP, member of parliament. So now our member of parliament recently died. I think it was April. Yeah, and I think I remember very well. I was still where my mom lives, home in the village, when our MP now died. And now I come from Nyandarua County, Ol Kalou constituency. So he died, and now if maybe a certain politician dies, there must be a re-election to elect somebody else. And now you know there is this side of the government and the other side of you can just, I think, I don't know how it goes, by the way, but there was a person who was vying for the seat on the government side, and the other was on the opposition. So there has been a lot going, because you know, right now they are like let's see who is saying, is it the government or the opposition? But unfortunately the opposition won. Yeah, I was not here, but remember my mom lives here, so my mom used to tell me so many things has been going here. Mostly they have been gifted a lot of gifts, gas, shoes, money everywhere. So for sure they have enjoyed money, but when it comes to ballot, you know, everybody decided on his or her own, and they decided to choose the opposition. That's how they lose. And I think that's where now the Hiena name came from, Hiena County, because they ate the money and they never elected the person who was on the government side. So stick here, I'm taking you to Ol Kalou constituency. If you have never been to Ol Kalou, you will pass Wayakiwe. Then is it called Nakuru Highway, Nairobi Nakuru Highway? Then you will branch at Gilgil. You know Gilgil? If you don't know, you can use your Google map. That's where you will branch, at Gilgil town. That's where you branch and leave the highway that goes to Nakuru. Now you take the highway to Nyahururu. If you say Gilgil Nyahururu Road, you will be shown direct. That's where you will pass, but you will not go up to Nyahururu. Ol Kalou is after Gilgil. I'm not sure how those towns goes, but I know we have what is the name? I just forgot, but there is from that town you have Captain. Then from Captain you just arrive to Ol Kalou constituency, Hiena County. I saw one of the musician who also comes from this side. Yeah, very famous Kikuyu singer, a very famous musician, very famous in Kenya, mostly from my community. He was making fun, and I saw it like 2 days ago. He was wearing a shirt written Hiena County 018. Yeah, that's where we come from. By the way, that musician Samido, yeah, if you know, you know Samido. Yeah, he's my neighbor. By the way, from here to his home, it's just maybe 20 minutes drive. Yeah, so I'm home sweet home. I mean, I'm going home. Home sweet home. Yeah, that's where I'm doing this voiceover direct from home. Yeah, so I'm very excited. This is now the highway. We are somewhere, I think. Yeah, this is Rironi. Wow, I just passed where my sister used to work. If you don't know my sister, she is Lee Wahome. You can go check her out. She's also a YouTuber. She does amazing YouTube videos. You can go check her out. Yeah, she used to work, and that she used to stay there, just right where you can see that fence. She used to live there, but right now she lives in Nyabohanse village, a very famous village. Yeah, Nyabohanse village is in the border of Tanzania and Kenya, the Silare border or Hispania border. Yeah, that's where she lives. It's very, very far from our home. That's where she relocated with her son. You can go check her out. Yeah, so we are heading home, and I can see we are going well. Yeah, you can see there is a lot has been going on. They are expanding the road. Yeah, it has been, they have been working on it for quite a long time, because I remember when my sister was staying there, still the road was being expanded, and now I can see they are working. The problem is there is a lot of dust. Yeah, there's a lot of dust, but we thank God for safe journey. That's what we ask God for. Yeah, we are heading to our home. They're expanding on the other side. I think it will be maybe 6 lanes. That's just a guesswork. Yeah, I'm here with my daughters, though Precious, she's that person that doesn't go well with the long drives. Yeah, so my God, I'm like sure. So she's just here relaxing. Wow, but I thank God, because today she's doing much better. Yeah, the road, I think, I don't know where exactly this road they have reached out, but I think it is, I think Siokimayu, wherever, I'm not sure, but it is the one. It is the one. So we are heading to the Great Rift Valley, but unfortunately, I was seated on the other side. If I could have been seated on the Rift Valley, where the view of the Rift Valley side, I could show you. I think next time going home, going back to Nairobi, that is, I'll have to sit on that side. Yeah, don't forget, this road is from Nairobi, capital city, going to home. Yeah, to Nyahururu. Here is Precious. She is already asleep, the same as Shanice. They ended up sleeping, and most of the time, that's what I prefer. They sleep, and the journey will be much easier, instead of them being awake and she started complaining about the stomach. And if you know the trick about if you enter in a bus or maybe on a long drive, then you end up maybe feeling news or puking, you can give me a tip, because what I do is I make sure she ate enough before leaving the house, maybe like 2 hours before. Yeah, that's what we do, and sometimes I think it works, sometimes it doesn't. Way before, she used to be extremely bad, but nowadays she changed. She has changed. She's better. Yeah, so we are still going. I don't know this place, a very busy one. The problem with me, I can't recognize most of the towns, but we are already past Nakuru. I don't know this shopping center. I don't know the name, but we are going well. Very, very, very well. So yesterday I was busy because I had to prepare for a journey. I slept late, and you can look at me on this video. I'm just so tired. I slept very late. I woke up very early because you know I live in Machakos County, which is quite a distance from Machakos County to Nairobi town. It's roughly from my home, it's roughly 1 hour 30 minutes, but because of the traffic jam, Nairobi traffic jam is not a joke. It's not a joke. I can say today we tried to leave the house area, but we couldn't manage earlier than the time we left house. It was 5:30. That around 5:30, that's the time we left the house. So we ended up using Mombasa Road, Utawala, and there was a lot of jam. If you know Utawala, you can confirm this. There is a lot of crazy jam there. So, but I thank God today was much better. But we ended up arriving at Nairobi. I think it was 8:15. Yeah, 8:15. From 6. By the way, we entered the bus 6 exactly. Then we arrived at 8:15. You can see how many hours that is. 2 hours 15 minutes. And there was, for me, I can see there was no jam, just a small traffic jam. Wait until you see the real jam in Utawala. You can spend 1.5 hours for just a distance which you could be used maybe 20 minutes. That's how crazy it is. And you ended up there for 1.5 hours or even sometimes 2 hours. But I thank God today was not that serious. And again, it's very far. You see Mombasa Road, it's very, very far. You know, the shortest route is Jogoo Road. But during those morning hours, the buses avoid Jogoo Road most of the time, because Jogoo Road again has the craziest jam around what is the name of this place? Just for the stadium, yeah, around the stadium, those areas, sometimes Makadara, but mostly around stadium, Modhurwa, entering the Nairobi, around Gikomba, those areas. Sometimes you can go there and find a very, very crazy jam. Very crazy. So I thank God today was not that day. It was much, much better. So just stick here. Let me take you, let me show you the roads to our village. This is how it is. It's not that far. By the way, from Nairobi CBD to where I align, which is Ol Kalou town, it's roughly 3 hours. 3 hours. So it's not that far. It's not that near. Wow, which town is this? I'm trying to read here. I don't know again. You see this road again, it's a highway, but a very busy highway. And most of the time you find the lorries are so many. Here again, at least Shanice got a friend. She's very busy with a friend on the other side. That's how kids are so funny. She just got a friend inside the matatu. Yeah, this it's not a bus, so here in Kenya we call them matatu. They are smaller than a bus, so they are called matatu. Yeah, you see Shanice had a very busy trip. She slept, then she woke up and connected with her friend. Yeah, at this point I don't know what the driver was out to do. You can see that guy who passed there. It's the driver. He has parked somewhere there. And at this place, this is a Gilgil, I think. No, not Gilgil. I think this is around I'm not sure. You can see these Rurii, they are calling soil or maybe sand. They are the one which are making the roads, and you can see how dusty it is. This is how dusty it is, and that's why most of the time I had to close the window. I had to close the window because of this dust. But the time we passed these areas, I managed to open the window and try to record very careful because of this GoPro. I was very careful. Don't worry, maybe my camera would go. No, I was holding my camera with 2 hands and I was checking on the camera who is coming, who is going. I see Precious, she's awoke. Shanice is busy there. Shanice always is a busy girl, very active. Not like Precious. Precious, most of the time you'll find her sleeping. She prefers sleeping and being quiet. But for Shanice, she prefers to be very busy. Wow, the journey was not easy. It was not easy because I had a very busy day yesterday that made me to have a very busy day today. So just keep tuned in. Let's keep going. I'll show you Ol Kalou. This is the route to Ol Kalou, my home county, my home constituency, which I'm very proud of it. And you can see at least this area is green. You can't compare this area with where I come from. Just tell me, can you compare this area with my home? You can't. You see how green it is? Yeah. And where I come from, it's very dry land. Again, Precious is sleeping. You see that baby girl there, very busy with Shanice. She made her journey to be very short. And again, the seat that you are sitting on, it was very comfortable. Yeah, it made our journey today to be very smooth, because most of the time, sometimes you end up sitting on vehicles that are not comfortable and you get tired times 2. For me, I left the house yesterday very early. I came back late. I slept late. I woke up early. That's why I'm kind of very tired. Very tired. You see, those are water there, stagnant water. So that one shows it has been raining. And right now I can see we are past where? Which place is this? I think it's past Gilgil. Let's see. Yeah, this is past Gilgil, because this is it's past Gilgil. We enjoyed the ride. The driver, I can rate him 10 over 10. He was doing great job. Yeah, you can see him at the side mirror. He was doing great job for sure. You can see now, at least I can manage to put my camera out. Very careful, holding it with my 2 hands. From here to my home, it's roughly 40 minutes drive. Yeah, and the best thing about the village, there is no traffic jam. You see how the vehicle is going, very smooth. There is no traffic jam. No traffic jam at all. Very small. Yeah, from here now we have already branched from we have left the Nyahururu, Nairobi Nakuru highway. Now we are on Gilgil. We are on Gilgil Nyahururu highway. And don't forget, Nyahururu is already on another county, which is Laikipia. So we are not going to Nyahururu. And most of the time, Nyahururu is the end of the trip. But nowadays, if you are going to Marira, I think they connect. Yeah, so here we have passed Gilgil. We are on our way to, I think it's called Karonga, something like that. Or, I don't know, something like that. That's where we are heading to. You see how green it is. The trees, a lot of trees. compared to where I live. It's like a desert, and there is no so many trees, and this is just a few number of trees. If you visit where we were born and raised, in the deep village, there's so many trees, you see. Yeah, we are still going. The roads, the best thing about the roads, wow, 10 over 10. You can't come across with a ditch. The road is very smooth. From Nairobi to my home, the road is smooth. That's the best thing about Kenyan roads. At least the government is doing a good job. It's doing a good job by building the roads. Yeah, so just keep watching. We are heading home. Yeah, if you know that area, it's past Gilgil. Heading home. Home sweet home. I can't wait to be at home. This is the moment I have been waiting for the longest. I think not that longest, because it's only 2 months since I left village. Yeah, because I was here on April, and now is it April? May, June, July. Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months, by the way. Yeah, so I missed my mom so much. Yeah, and when I reached at Gilgil, I think is it Gilgil, Naivasha? Let me tell you, just forgot. Yeah, that's somebody grazing. Those are sheep and some goats. Yeah, he's grazing around the road, because the road is a government land. Nobody will ask you. And even my mom, sheep, she grazed them around the highway again. So I forgot to tell you, when I reached at Naivasha, that's the time I decided to call my mom and surprise her. I'm on the way coming home. But guys, sometimes surprises are not good. Guess what? I called my mom to tell her, oh, okay, mom, have you woke up? How was your night? To my shock, my mom was not at home already. She told me, oh, I'm at somewhere. I went there. She has a farm there. So she was like, I'm in the farm harvesting some beans. And you know what? It is very far from home. Very far. So, but I thank God she had left the keys to our neighbor. So we could have stayed outside until the time the mom will come. So I surprised myself. Yeah, I surprised myself. See this fence? I really love this fence. Each and every time I pass here, I admire the fence. And on the other side, there is a golf. Is it golf field? Something like that on that forest there. On the other side, where you see those hills, there's a hotel there. Touristic hotels. I don't know how many, but I know there is a hotel there. I've seen it so many times. That's why there is even that golf field. You can just go there and enjoy yourself. But I don't know much about golf, because I'm not fan of it. Not at all. Yeah, so you see this road is not that busy. That's why now the van is going very speed, at a higher speed. But the best thing, the higher speed he can drive was 80 kilometers per hour. I mean, that is it. Yeah, so I have missed home. I decided not to call my mom to tell her that I'm going home, because every time we tell her we are going home, because she knows we arrive very early in the morning. She wakes very early in the morning, sometimes 5 a.m., 6 a.m. just to prepare food for our kids. So I was like, let me not tell her. Let me just surprise her. You see that road? It's very beautiful, not straight. And sometimes I really ask myself, why is the road not straight? Why did they just decide to put like this? Or how did it happen? I don't know. But most of the time I ask myself that. But this now is a hill. Yeah, it's climbing on a hill. And we are not very far from Ol Kalou. Within the next 30 minutes or 20 minutes, we'll be there. We will be there at Ol Kalou constituency. You see how beautiful this county is? This is Nyandarua. We are already in Nyandarua County. Yeah, it's very green, very beautiful. But they are saying this season it's very dry. Yeah, let us reach at home and check how the maize are. It will tell us. So I'm like, if this is the dry, you are saying it's dry. What about where I'm coming from? That's how I always tell my mom. You are saying it's dry. You just wait until the day you come to where I live. You know, my mom have never came to my place. She has never came to Machakos County. She has no idea. I think I'll have to show her my videos. She will understand. When I say it's very dry, she'll know it's dry. When here it's like this, she'll never say it's dry. That's how Kenya it is. Somebody might tell you, yeah, I know Kenya, it's a very dry land, and maybe you just watch Herinashi YouTube channel. Just watch other YouTubers. You'll know Kenya is very different. Kenya is green. Like you can see here, those green, like this one here at the electricity post, all these green things are maize, a lot of them. From Gilgil going now to Nyahururu, there is a lot of maize, a lot. Maize and potatoes, county of potatoes. You'll get a lot of maize, potatoes. We also plant beans, peas, a lot of vegetables also. Yeah, but mostly potatoes, Irish potatoes, not sweet potatoes. You'll get them here, a lot of them, because it's a very cold area. Mostly now from here, the weather already has changed. You see, there is sunlight out, but we have to wear our sweaters and jackets because the weather is already cold, and now we are heading to the coldest place. So guys, if you are planning to visit Ol Kalou, just know, prepare yourself with jackets, prepare yourself with and heavy jackets, not just jackets. Prepare yourself with heavy socks, heavy wears, even trousers heavy, because it's very, very cold. And mostly if you are taking your child to school in this area, it's very cold. Just prepare. The school features are around our area. If you are in a boarding school, majority of them have even to wear leg warmers. You know, leg warmers, those things that you wear on your legs, and the scarves, the neck scarves. Yeah, imagine in a school, and that is part of school uniform. That's how cold our area is. Yeah. Well, there is a road there where you see that smoke, and our vehicle is overtaking. Yeah, we are almost to Ol Kalou. Just stick here, watch to the end, you'll see Ol Kalou. Guys, you can see that poster on the top of that building, that story building. It's for erection. Now we are in Ol Kalou. You can see I love Ol Kalou. We are already in Ol Kalou constituency. It's a big constituency. All this is Ol Kalou. Guys, how does it look? Somehow it's dry. This area is more dry than where we are coming from, but again, you see, it's getting green and green. Welcome to Ol Kalou constituency, Nyandarua County, Kenya. This is how Kenyan politics sometimes can go crazy. Like if you are Kenyan, have been watching for the last 2 months how politics was, you could thought it was president elections and it was just one MP in Ol Kalou. It was very crazy, very crazy. Yeah, this is Ol Kalou constituency. Welcome home. From here, we are heading to Ol Kalou shopping center. Just like 2 to 3 minutes, we'll be at Ol Kalou shopping center. Then from there, I'll not align in Ol Kalou. I have to continue with my journey to a place far from Ol Kalou. Not far from Ol Kalou, I mean past Ol Kalou. That's where I'm going. In my hometown shopping center, which is called Rurii. If you know Rurii, it's next to Ol Kalou shopping center, but we are still in Ol Kalou constituency. Yeah, from Ol Kalou shopping center to my home, it's just 10 minutes drive. Yeah, so from here we are almost entering Ol Kalou shopping center. If you look at the farthest, you can see building there. That's Ol Kalou. That's how close we are. So welcome to Ol Kalou. It's beautiful. This is my village. Yeah, I had to show you this trip because if I show you my face, there was a lot of people in the vehicle. And again, I couldn't talk to you because there was a lot of music in this van. And I had no otherwise. I decided I have to show you this trip. I have to go with you to Ol Kalou. See those buildings? The one we have just passed. That is the county offices, Ol Kalou county office. You see they are still building one more build there. The story one that green. Yeah, this is Ol Kalou. Already we are at Ol Kalou shopping center. This is the place. This is the place now. The famous Ol Kalou. We have just arrived in Ol Kalou. The shops are just right here. This is stadium. It's known as Nyayo Stadium. I don't know whether they changed the name. The one that is being fenced here. And I don't know what is happening. It's like they are building something inside. Yeah, this is Ol Kalou Stadium. That one where that building is. It has been so many years since I went there. So I don't know how it's going. And now we are almost entering a stage here. Yeah, Ol Kalou. It's growing. But on this side where I was seated, it's the side of the road where this town is not busy and it's not big. On the other side is where now the town is big. Yeah, here we are at a stage because we have not stage, but this is where these vehicles brings people here if you want to align and there is somebody who wants to get down. That's why we have to give a space. The driver has to stop and give somebody and open the door for the person who had arrived at Ol Kalou. But for me and for us, we are continuing with the journey for like 10 more minutes. Yeah, just stick here and see my home. I led this video in my home. Yeah, home sweet home. Though I wish I could get my mom because my mom always waits us on the stage, but today we are not lucky. You see, I'm very tired. Precious as well. Shanice is the only one who is so excited and not tired. For me, I was tired. I was like when will I arrive because I was tired, very tired, because of a busy day yesterday. I worked the whole day and again I slept late. I woke up early, so I was kind of tired. I tried to sleep in this vehicle, but I couldn't because there was a lot of music and I can't sleep. A motorbike passing with a lot of noise. Yeah, so we had a small delay, and I was like, you guys, see the way I'm looking them? Are you not tired? Precious is trying to stretch. Yeah, I was like, I need to get to my home. Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I want to go to home. Just start the journey. You see how busy Shanice is? Just playing with that little girl there. She's very happy to go to the village. And also she was like, I need to be at home. Now she has to start. You see that seat? Yeah, that's how it is. They have to pull that seat on top like that to make the entrance to those people who are behind. Yeah, we are now leaving. The driver wants to close the door. Yeah, and that's how we are leaving. This is Ol Kalou town, still Ol Kalou town. Yeah, and our senator is Medho. Yeah, he's called Medho. Medho is our senator here. Or am I dreaming? I might be saying things that are not there. I think so. Because you know, guys, one thing, I don't watch news. So most of the time, I might say things that are not there. I might say Medho is the senator and maybe he's the governor. I don't know. I don't know even the governor of our county. Oh my God. I need to be watching news. I don't watch news. This is still Ol Kalou. We are leaving Ol Kalou now, heading to my shopping center, which is Rurii. Just a few minutes drive, we will be there. Few minutes drive. You see, this is where I told you on this side that it is not busy, but if I was on the other side I could have shown you how busy it is. The town, the biggest side of the town is on the other side, but unfortunately this is the side I was seated, and I had to show you this side, though this is not busy. Yeah, this road goes to Kinangop, Kipipili, which else, Wajohi, where those vehicles are going there, where that black one is going. Yeah, if you leave those area, you know, Engineer, what else? Yeah, Engineer, Kinangop, Kipipili, Wajohi, Manunga. Is it Manunga? I'm not sure. I once entered, oh my god, I once went there when I was still young in the youth church. We went there and the area is much cold, more than my home now. Can you imagine? This is still part of Ol Kalou. We are living Ol Kalou. We have beautiful hotels, like I think it's just here where we are heading. We have beautiful hotels, by the way. If you visit Ol Kalou, you'll get to enjoy beautiful sceneries. You see, that's a hotel, another hotel there, two of them there. Yeah, so don't be like, where will I sleep, what will I eat? Just visit Ol Kalou and you will see. And we have many more hotels. We have even a hotel just next to our home, just where my mom lives, who can call somebody in the hotel. Can you imagine? That's how developed it is in Ol Kalou. Yeah, we really enjoy. Still, this is part of Ol Kalou, but this side now they are still building. On the other side it's a busy, and this is where we have a county hospital. The famous one. It's the biggest, I think, hospital in Nyandarua County, though I'm not sure, but I think so. It's called J.M. Karaoke Memorial Hospital. If you don't know, it's opposite on the other side of the road. Yeah, just here, but on the other side now we have the hospital, a very busy hospital, very busy. Yeah, it's just here. It has even a school for nursing and something like that. A very busy hospital. This is where we bring people when they are sick, majority. Now we are heading to my shopping center. Somebody just arrived, that's why we had to stop. And the next stop is Helena She arriving home. Just a few minutes I'll be there. Just few minutes guys, few minutes I'll be at home. Yeah, here is me, Precious. Shanice is excited. I just told them we have arrived. I'm trying to tell them to wake up. Wake up, Precious. Wake up, Shanice. See, Precious is still leaning on me. She wants to sleep. Most of the time she is sleeping. Shanice on the other side is very happy. See how green my home is. Just see guys. And mom, they say this is now, it's very dry. She is telling me it has been years since we've seen this dryness. Can you imagine? Yeah, for them they check the maize. If the maize are not that green, it's dry. Yeah, we are arriving. You see, I'm kind of excited because I'm like, whoo, finally I'm home. Can't imagine. Those are cows on the side of the road. Though when we passed the Gilgil, there was a zebras and a gazelles. Guys, this is our shopping center, which is called Rurii. This is Rurii shopping center, but the biggest part of the shopping center is on the other side. Yeah, you just bear with me because I just seated on this side. I don't like staying in front, and again I can't sit there with kids. You see, just 1 minute and Helena, she is at home. You see these trees, they are hiding my mom's home. You could have seen it direct from the road. That's how close we live in the road. And now at this point I had to tell driver, stop, I have arrived. Imagine. Yeah, that's us now. We have arrived. You see that road there? That is the entrance to our home, and again it's also an entrance going to our neighborhood hotel. Yeah, you can just come and visit our hotel, just a few meters from the road. You'll be at the hotel, then my home. You see, we are now getting out. Yeah, me and my two beautiful daughters there, we are out. The driver has closed. He's closing the door, and I'm like, I need some bags at the boot. I had to give Precious my camera to help me so that I can take the bags. Yeah, I was like, I wish I could not surprise my mom because she could be here waiting for me. But for now, I have to carry all these bags. But the best thing, they are not that heavy. That is the best thing. At least we can manage to carry them. All of us, even Shanice, has to carry all of them. I had some luggages. Some clothes belongs to my sister. She left at my place when she visited. Had to brought them to home. Home sweet home. Thank you. Going back now. Just arrived. Yeah, and now the vehicle has left. Oh, that's how easy it is when you live near the road. You see, this is our stage. That bus just dropped us here. Don't go closer to that cow, please. This cow might be aggressive. Come to this side. Yeah, so we just arrived. Now it's carrying our belongings, but we have to cross the road to the other side because that's where we live. Yeah, I'm here with Shanice and Precious. Unfortunately, sawa, twende hivi kwa nyumba. Shan. Hapo twende hivi. Twende, beba bagi twende. Ndio kwa ile side. Guys, have to carry the bag like that. We have so many belongings. You see this one. Shanice has to carry that one. Wait, just stop. Let's go closer. Yeah, let's go. You see the road is clear. Now we can cross the road to the other side. Unfortunately, I had to do the voiceover because the vehicle was having a lot of music. Yeah, this is where we call home. Yeah, it's just a 5 minutes walk, 3 minutes, but unfortunately, I'm with a lot of luggages. And my mother, guys, let me tell you what happens when you want to surprise people. We wanted to surprise my mom, but unfortunately when we arrived, when we were almost arrived, I called my mom and she told me she's not around. Can you imagine? We surprised ourselves. That's Lee Wahome. She's the one who told me we should surprise my mom. But now we surprised ourselves. I have to carry all the luggages. If my mom could be here, she could have helped me. But no worries. Yeah, next time I'll not come to surprise her again. Yeah, so we have to carry like this. We're almost home. You see these are maize. People are planting a lot of maize. This is the main road. We are supposed to follow that route. Whew. But because we are in Africa, trespassing, this is where we're gonna pass. Yeah, if I could be alone or with kids without luggages, we could just use the main road, the pathway where we are supposed to pass. Not pathway, it's a road, but this is trespassing here. Yes. Ooh. It's very heavy, but the good thing, we are home. Yeah, the best thing about my mom, she left the keys. One kiss she always gives our neighbor. Yeah, so that when she misplaces her, she just goes there and pick that one. Now we have to pick the keys from our neighbor. That's the good thing. Because I'm like, what if my mom carried the keys? We could have stayed outside until in the evening because she's very far. What? This is a maze. Precious is asking, Mom, what is this? This is maize. It's just because there is a lot of sun. It's affecting them. You see the way they look? It's because of the sun and they are still small. They need a lot of rain. Yeah, you see, it has been, I don't know when the last time rained, because by just looking, it has been long since they received rain. And the best thing about this soil, it doesn't get dry. Maybe it's even 2 months without rain, but it can't, yeah, it can't get that dry. Oh my God, I'm so tired. You see, this is a dam here, and I can see, you can just walk.
No,
Keep walking. I'm not stopping. We are going. Shani, you think I'm stopping here? No, I'm just relaxing because this one is very heavy. Very heavy. That's why I'm relaxing. Yeah, this is a dam, and you can see a small dam, but not that small. You can't get in. And again, there is what is it called? Sometimes hippopotamus comes here when it is raining. Yeah, yeah, not can. They have been coming there for quite some time. So you can't pass there during the night when that dam is full of water. Shanice, are you okay carrying that one, man? I know it's heavy, but it's not that heavy. See, when you get tired, tell me to help you. Now this is our neighbors. And the owner of this side, their home is on the other side. We change the hat now. Yeah, this is just a pathway. It's not a road, but we are used to passing here. They just give us a shortcut. If you are just walking, don't have to walk around the other area. Let me just show you our home instead of showing you my face. You are used to it. Shani, pole pole mami, kichoka useme. Fresh see. Usimsukume. We are passing the center of the maze, so you are supposed to come through from here. You see? Yeah, this is the main road. This is where we are supposed to pass. This is our neighborhood. This thing, we have a hotel in the village. See? Very beautiful. God, I'm just so tired. Not easy. Another neighbor here. That's where we are supposed to come and pick the key. And now this is my mom's. It's like a kitchen garden. You see, she has a lot of maize, but unfortunately this month there's no maize. I mean, the maize is not ready. A lot of sukuma wiki. Sasa. I'm so tired. Can see the hens are out. They are like, who are you? The chickens. Yeah. Just getting. Just arrived. This is our home. But I want to put the luggages. Usivurutie bagi chini kurahisi. Inua juu. Alafu utaziweka na hapo kwa balanda. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Finally we are here. You see all those luggages? Oh my God, it's not easy. Together with the kids, not easy. You see? Padlock. Nobody who is here. Oh my God, this is my mom's kitchen. Padlock. This is a granary, traditional granary, but at least it's somehow modern because it's not grass, at least it's iron sheets.
Mami.
Oh.
Mom, alam kuna zetu
Kitambo.
kitambo.
Wow. Guys, I can't imagine I'm home. I had missed home so much. And those are toilets and the bathroom on the other side. Wow, it has been so many months by just looking the way it's dry.
Mom, inakuvuta. Yeah, I want to check whether there is water. Oh my God, I'm saying months and the tank is full. Yeah, but I know my mom uses mostly the water that is outside. That shows you it rained recently. Yeah, the tank is full. Wow, I'm like, because this is the tank that we have to use for cooking, showering, washing clothes, everything. And now being it's full, wow, I feel good because it will serve us for the time that we'll be here. And maybe we leave it halfway here, so my mom will get water to use if it doesn't rain at all for the time that we'll be here. Yeah, it has rained recently, you see. Oh my God, wow, there is water there. I don't know whether, so my mom has been using this water and she's alone, you see. Wow, that is water. So it has been raining. I don't know why it looked dry, but that's a sign it has been raining. Whew. How do you feel being here? Huh? Are you happy? Huh? Give me some BPG.
Are you happy? And this is Precious. Precious, what happened to your hair?
Wow.
Nini umejipaka uso? That siko sawa. You know, Precious washed her hair, but she didn't comb it, and she just was like, yes, I combed. I asked you how many times did you comb your hair? You are saying yes, but she didn't. Now it has coiled, but you'll have to wash it again. Use the
Water.
The treatment so that you can comb your hair now. I think I have it.
Mom.
Yeah, we are home. We are home. You see? Wow, beautiful cock. Beautiful. Yeah, so guys, let me just go pick the key so that I can open the house. Yeah, we need to relax after a long journey. What is the time, by the way? Help me with my phone. Let me see the time, Precious. Yeah, I want to check the time.
Which phone?
Any. I just want to check the time. 12? Oh my God. 12:50, almost 1. Can you see the time, guys? Almost 1 p.m. Oh my God. And at what time did you left the house? 5?
it was around 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 a.m. and now it's 12:50. How many hours? So it was a long journey, but the problem is from Nairobi to here it has taken us around 3.5 hours, but I think three around there, because that van was stopping. I don't know how many times it stopped dropping people, and again the police were all over, so that we got that delay. Mostly at normal, I'm tired. Mostly at a normal day it takes roughly 3 hours. You'll be here without a stopover. The good thing about the vehicle, they just come direct, yeah, maybe when dropping somebody. Yeah, the problem is from our home. Yeah, no, from our home to the stage we have to use a motorbike, but from now, from where we took the bus to town, to Nairobi center, that's where now we delayed a lot because there was a traffic jam. We are supposed to leave our home as early as 4 a.m. to avoid Nairobi jam, but unfortunately, because of the kids, and the way we live deep, nobody can come there to pick you with a motorbike, so we have to wait until 5 that to get somebody to ride us to where we are supposed to pick the bus, to book the bus to Nairobi. Yeah, but all in all, I thank God for the safe journey. Yeah, that's the most important thing. We arrived safely and kicking. Yeah, I thank God for that. And to each and everybody who is traveling or planning to travel, may God always protect you in the roads. Yeah, and everybody who is watching here, may God keep you safe. Yeah, I'll end my video from here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your love and support. Bye bye. See you on the next video.